Hey, my name is Sajad, and welcome to the Sunan Weekly Podcast, where we share with you some of the awesome projects we are working on, along with some of our biggest takeaways this week. Here, we want to give you a chance to see how we are making a difference so that we can all level up. Hey, hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to the next round of the Sunan Weekly Podcast. What are we working on? This week, we dropped another exciting Sunan blog titled 7 Questions to Ask Your Graphic Designer. In today's fast-paced and ever-changing world, graphic design is critical when it comes to marketing. Whether it's your website content, social media designs, or even print media, you need a solid graphic designer to ensure the designs that you're creating are resonating with your target audience and representing your brand accurately. So to ensure that you don't end up hiring the wrong person for the job, we've done the due diligence and compiled a list of questions that you should ask a prospective designer or even an agency before you seal the deal. Definitely check out number 2 and let me know what you think. My biggest takeaway this week: find your superpower. As cheesy as it may sound, it's absolutely true. Over the past week, I had the honor of reading Atomic Habits by James Clear. This is definitely an amazing read, and I would highly recommend it to everyone. Towards the end of the book, James shares an amazing story from Scott Adams, the famous cartoonist behind Dilbert. Scott mentions something that really got me thinking. He mentions that everyone has at least a few areas that they can be in the top 25% with some and minor efforts. In Scott's case, he could draw better than most people, but not necessarily at an artist level. In addition, he could come up with jokes, but wouldn't consider himself to be like a comedian. But now with these two talents and his business background, Scott was onto something. As Scott mentions, the magic happens when you combine your strengths and turn it into something remarkable. When you can't win by being necessarily better at one thing, you can win by being different. By combining your skills, you reduce the level of competition, which makes it easier to stand out. A good player works hard to win the game that everyone else is playing, but a great player creates a new game that favors his strengths and avoids their weaknesses. So for Sunan Designs, there are 2 things that we are really good at. 1, it's creating graphic designs, and 2, implementing creative digital marketing strategies. Our strength lies in combining these 2 talents. By combining these 2, we create a unique brand design that resonates extremely well by leveraging the digital marketing ecosystem of today. There are not many folks that specialize in this, and by mastering our skills and crafts, it will become harder and harder for someone to compete. Now, I challenge you to find a few things that you can combine that will make you amazing and extraordinary at what you do. Always remember, there is always room at the top. Time to level up.